Hey guys, Savage Recovery back for another video. How are my savages doing? If you guys aren't subscribed, do me a favor. If you want to support the channel, subscribe, hit the bell, get all my notifications. Hit a like, comment, share, help me out with the algorithm. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, you can find me at savage_red_studios, where you can see all of my photography. And also I have a Facebook page and a Twitter. And you guys can check me out on Patreon. You guys can also check me out on the Cash App. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So we got a YouTuber named Chloe who is all about girl power and against men and teaching women the game of men, leveling up and making women the prize. So we're going to break down her video because there's some things that she says that I'd really like to correct and fix. And at the end of the day, women shouldn't be giving other women advice. Just what I believe. Let's get into it.
Because when it comes to men and what's between your legs or having access to your time, men will lie and run really strong game on you to get what they want. And they will also depend on your desperation to be successful in their game because most men are conditioned to believe that when it comes to women, that a sucker is born every minute.
All right, so men do want what's between your legs. The whole reason that we speak to women is because you have vaginas. If you didn't have a vagina, we wouldn't talk to you because your personality isn't great. You don't really have a conversation to hold with us. Like, we don't like makeup. We're not interested in the same things you are. If we want to have a deep conversation about politics, I could talk to my friend who's a male. If I want to watch the football game, I'll watch it with a male. If I want someone to help me work on my car, I'll have a male. At no point in life do I need a woman other than for sex. All these conversations or things that women bring to the table without sex, I can get from a man. Like, my friends don't need to clean my house. They don't need to do my laundry. I can do all those things. I can cook for myself. I can clean. I can do my dishes. I can take care of my kids. I don't need a woman to do that. I can do that myself because that's what men have to do. We have to be self-reliant on ourselves. So the only thing that you bring to the table is sex. That's the advantage that gets us to want to talk to you. So to think that men want to talk to you because they want to, that's stupid. That's a stupid idea. And at the end of the day, you women lie about everything. That's not your hair. Your hair's not that color. Your fingernails aren't that long. That's not the color of your fingernails. Your skin's not that nice looking. Your eyes don't look like cats. That's mascara. Your skin's not that tan. Like, your boobs aren't that perky. That's a push-up bra. Everything about a woman is deceptive. You guys are out in public not portraying yourselves to be who you really are. You're portraying yourself in a light that makes you look better than you are, but yet you're not lying or being deceptive, but men are when we talk to you. Okay, that makes sense. I totally get it. Women are not bad.
And although it isn't your fault that men are inclined to omit the truth or to lead with deception when it comes to chasing the cat, it is your responsibility as a woman to know exactly what you want as a woman by making yourself high value and by putting yourself on a feminine pedestal so that you aren't running around like a lost chicken with your head cut off. And when a woman falls for a man's schemes, his very calculated and strategic games and tricks and sob stories, it will often involve knowing how to tug at a woman's heartstrings and knowing how to stroke a woman's ego by telling her exactly what she wants to hear. And you do yourself no favors, ladies, by sticking your head in the sand and being naive about a man's nature. And you do yourself no favors by being in denial about what men overall covet and value. Now, men are hardwired for the chase and the hunt, and as feminine women, we are the coveted prey to be pursued and captured because the rule of thumb is that the sperm will always chase the egg and not the other way around. But a feminine woman will need to educate herself with the invaluable skill of seeing the game coming before it arrives at her doorstep. And it really isn't that complicated once you understand what men want the most, which is the fun that is between your legs, and out.
So you must be talking to like old women then. Like you must be talking to women that are like 32, 33, 35, 40, 45, 50. You're probably talking about those women. You're probably not talking about the 19-year-olds, right? Or the 20-year-olds, or the 22-year-olds, or the 23-year-olds, or the 24-year-olds, right? You're not talking about those women, right? Because I'm pretty sure back when I was 21 and 22, women had the options. They had all the options and they played all the men. And you talk about this placeholder. I'm not sure if you've mentioned it in the video yet, but women have placeholders. Like the fun that's between your legs that we lie and hunt to chase to get. Feminism is made to where you women give it out freely. There isn't any chase anymore. There isn't any hunt. You women are super easy. You guys are like a broken lock. Like you don't even have to try to open it; it just pops right open. So I don't know who your target audience is. Is it washed up women that have been ran through and now they think that they're high value, or are you talking about the women that have 3 kids and now they think that their vagina's gold? Like I'm not sure who your target market here is, but the women that you talk about don't really exist. There are women that have a heightened sense of entitlement and a higher value that isn't real. It's not based in reality. It's like me trying to sell my 2006 Ford F-150 for the same amount of money that I bought it off the lot brand new in '06. Like it's been drove for 14 years and it's got some bangs and some dents in it and needs some work, but now that I want to get rid of it, or I've made mistakes and I'm tired of having fun with it, I want to get my money out of it type of women. Um Women get all the advantages on Tinder. 90% of men are homeless because men don't have the ability to just move into places because women do. There's always some dude that will take care of a woman. So, like, I don't know what you're talking about. Couple months, in the last couple months, I've had 2 women that have did the ghosting slash moving on thing where they played games. Like, I don't know what men you're talking about and what none of women you're appealing to in your video. Like you're just full of shit, Chloe. Like you really are just doing that, yeah, girl, yeah, to get viewers and people get naive women to agree to you for views. Like that's what you're doing. And I seen the ads that you had on your channel, so clearly you're getting enough views to make some sort of money. So you're pretty much just talking good about women so they come in and watch your shit even though you're not talking about anything in reality.
Side of that, their desire for money, power, respect, and admiration, unless they are dripping in dysfunction, which is why I am always discussing dysfunction on this channel. So here are 11 ways that men run game on your low self-worth. Number 1, he watches the way you carry yourself. Ladies, if you are sloppy, unkempt, not put together, disheveled, and pretty much inconsistent with your outward appearance, a man will consider you easy pickings and low hanging fruit. Number 2, you are easily impressed by compliments, flattery, and word salad. So much so that you sleep with men when they have nice things to say about your accomplishments, your ability to work hard, how smart you are, blah, 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 how different you are from other women, and you fell for it. So, ladies, stop allowing men.
You said that we notice women's appearance, and if you are unkept or messy, that we hope to prey on you because we know that you're easy pickings. Men fuck women that are unkept and kept. Men just fuck women. Like that's just what it is. We fuck women. Simply put, just like women fuck men, women fuck men. It's there's no grand scheme of things. It's not super incitive to say that they fuck unkept women. Yeah, we do. We also fucked kept women. We also fuck hookers. Men fuck all sorts of women. Like there isn't any sort of woman that's not getting fucked. You should know this because women have it easy in the sexual marketplace. when you talk about men falling for flattery, how saying that you're different than other women, um, sorry to say, but no man thinks women are different than each other. You all act similar. You all have a base personality that's similar. You guys all say similar shit. You all have similar stories. Like, any woman that's gonna give it up easy is gonna give it up easy. We don't have to make some story or flatter you to get in your pants, because again, feminism has made you just want to throw vagina at dudes, and free love and being independent, getting dicked down by every dude you've ever talked to on the internet for more than 10 minutes. Sorry, that's feminism. That's not men. You made it easier for us to have sex with you. That's what you did. All right. Also, men don't care about your accomplishments. Like, we don't care. At no point, at no point in life has a woman ever told me that she didn't have a high school diploma and I kicked her out of my house. Never. At no point did a woman tell me she's been arrested for something. I said, "Oh, okay. Well, then I gotta go." That's not a thing. No man has ever kicked a woman out for her toenails not matching her fingernails. When it comes to toenail polish or fingernail polish, if it's chipped or doesn't match, we don't care. Like, you're trying to give way too much credit to men, like we're some evil masterminds, when there are some evil masterminds in men. Like, don't get me wrong, but you're trying to make it as like the majority of us are like that. Most of us don't care. We don't care if you have a bachelor's degree. We don't care if you work at Burger King. Men don't care. That's not what we care about. I'm sorry to tell you, we don't care about those things. And you said that men will say that you're strong. Men don't think women are strong, sweetheart. We don't. We don't think you're strong. None of us do. That's not a male talking point. That's not a male thought. At no point in life have I ever talked to another man or heard another man say to another one, "She is so strong, bro." Never. Not once. Never. Nope. Not true. Never happened. Couldn't tell you. Haven't seen it. You're full of shit.
Say that he's looking for a wife or that he wants to get married someday, keyword someday, because he knows that you are thirsty for a ring from somebody and anybody to marry you. If he
All right, so if I tell you I want to get married someday, that doesn't mean I want to get married to your ass. Two, how if I say I want to get married someday, how is that being, how am I being deceptive? How am I lying? How am I playing you? If I want to get married someday, how can you prove me that wrong? How can you prove my motive? Also, most men don't want to get married because there's no financial benefit for us. It's all a risk. And your pussy that you've had every other dude has busted cream pies in you. Now you want me to pay full price for that, for all those cream pies? I'm sorry, but no. So you want to marry me and put me at risk of losing half my stuff and me paying alimony payments to you when you gave that shit away for free to every other dude? Explain to me what I'm getting from being married, because I can get vagina and we can live together and have all those things without me marrying you. Sorry. If you want marriage to happen, well, you probably should tell these women to quit raking men through the coals. You should probably, go get the laws changed so men will start marrying you, because 50% of all divorces, 50% of all marriages end in divorce, and 80% of all divorces are filed by women. So, what? As men, we're supposed to just lay on top of the altar of sacrifice for you to get a ring and have us by the balls by the government? Like, that's a bad deal. Sorry, it's a bad deal. So if I decide that I do want to get married at some point in life, or I say I want a wife and get married at some point, that doesn't mean it's going to be you. It doesn't mean that it's going to be in the next 5 years. Maybe I have plans. Maybe I want to make more money. Maybe I want to buy a new house. Maybe I want to move before I get married. Because once I get married and start having kids, I'm going to be anchored to wherever the hell I am. So that's not being deceptive. That's just you being a gold digging bitch, and you want into the finances as quick as possible. And you're teaching these women that if he isn't willing to pay for you or give you shit, I thought you were strong and independent. I thought you knew yourself. I thought you didn't need a man. I thought you were the prize. Well, if you're the prize, then why do we gotta marry you? If you're the prize, then why do you need us to spend money on you? You're the prize, remember? You're the prize.
Tells you he loves you and he hasn't spent a dime on you, he does not love you. Flattery is the easiest con and the easiest game to run on women because
Sweetheart, I don't have to spend money on you for me to love you. You're supposed to be independent, remember? You're supposed to have accomplishments, right? Remember when you were talking earlier about how they talk to you about your accomplishments? Well, if you have accomplishments, that means you have your own money, right? Like, there was a law passed that you could vote. There was a law passed that you could own property. There was a law passed that you could have a credit card. There was a law passed that you could have a bank account. There was laws put in place to where they had to hire you for jobs, right? So if you're considered to be completely equal to me, then I don't need to pay for you. I'm not going to pay for you. Men are done paying for you. Like, we're done doing it. Like, we carry the tax burden. You don't. Like, we're not going to get all the negatives. Like, if you want to be equal to us, then you have to take all the negatives too. Like, if you want to be like a man, then you have to take the negatives of being a man. We're not spending money on you. You just need to get over it. I'm sorry to tell you, ladies, but this is what feminism brought, which was equality. And this is what equality is. It's you being accountable for yourself. I'm not buying you shit just because. That's why you have your own job and you have your own stuff so you can do your own shit. Sorry. But I think this woman is teaching these women bullshit, and I don't think women should be teaching other women anything. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments. Tell me if you agree, if you disagree. Like, subscribe, share. Do me a favor. Check me out on Instagram at savage_red_recovery. Check out my photography. You guys can always email me at savageredrecovery@gmail.com. And as always, guys,